Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we've got a bit of a fun one. A new Skullector has been revealed, and despite having 3 known packs that are going to be coming out soon, the one that got revealed today is one that nobody knew was happening. Like, there was absolutely 0 leaks of this happening. Usually we get, like, some sort of confirmation of what the next Skullectors are going to be. We don't get, like, a release order or anything, but we at least know what to expect, you know? This one just kind of dropped out of nowhere. So, it's not the Beetlejuice set, the second one. It's not the Us 2-pack, and it's not Megan. Instead, it's the doll Young Hee from Squid Game. Yeah, if you don't know who Young Hee is, it's that doll from the red light and green light game where she turns her head around and then shoots people if they're still moving. I watched Squid Game. I remember watching Squid Game. I never thought we'd see the day it would get a Skullector, but here we are. With that said, the doll looks interesting, so let's get into it. So here she is. This is the doll. Her name is Young Hee, and oh, I should have pulled up a picture of what she looks like in the show. Excuse how grainy this photo is. For some reason, it was just like that on the Wikipedia page. But this is what Young Hee looks like in the show. She's got 2 pigtails, a little yellow shirt, and an orange dress, white socks, and black shoes. It's a pretty simplistic design, to be honest. I don't know why this doll got so much merchandise made of her. I guess because the red light, green light segment was one of the more iconic games that they played. To be honest, a lot of them were, like the glass bridge, if that's what it's called, and, of course, punching out those cookies, the Dalgona cookies? It's been a while since I watched the show, because I watched it when it came out, so I've forgotten a few things about it. I think all the games had something iconic about it, but for red light, green light, it was definitely Young Hee. So, she got a doll. It's interesting. She's on a G3 body, which is one of the more unique things about her. I mean, the doll in its entirety is pretty unique. Though, something I did notice is that her face, and yes, her head is on backwards in this photo, it's because she does that in the game. Very often in the game, she turns her head around, just her head, and then shoots the participants if they're still moving. So, that's why she's posed like this. They actually made the back of her outfit look really nice to accommodate for that. Like, there's no visible, like, Velcro line in the back of her shirt. It is in the front of her shirt instead. So I guess it's made to look like an actual button-up shirt. I think that's a pretty unique way to get around having a big ugly seam line in this open back part of her dress. This doll comes with some cool accessories. For instance, she comes with the prize money as her purse, which is a pretty cute idea, actually. I really like how that was done. And something that really, really stands out to me about this doll, her object heels actually look kind of good. It's been a while since they've done a good job with an object heel on a Skullector. I'd say the one that I liked most recently was probably Dracula's heels. The creature also had some good shoes. I liked the creature's shoes in general, but this is actually good use of, like, using an object as the heel. It's like those, security guard guys. I'm sorry, I don't remember what they were called. It's been 4 years since I watched this show. It's been 4 years! I don't remember anything! But even her socks look really cute. She's got the shapes that people would have to cut out without breaking it at all, or they would die. And, yeah, I just like the way the heel works. Because, like, when you look at it from the front, it looks nice, you know? It doesn't look super clunky. You can still see the shape of the heel from behind, but it's not ugly, you know? And then looking at it from here, it's like the little guys are looking straight at you, you know? Like, it's cool. I like the way her heels look. Now, on to a couple things I'm not as crazy about. The first one is her face. I know it's accurate, the way her eyes are so robotic like that, because that's how it would look before she shot someone. But this face is so much cuter. I don't know what they did to this prototype, but the face is just completely different between that and the released stock photos of the doll. I don't know, I just wish her face looked more like the one on this box, because I do feel like this looks a lot better. But the doll as a whole is cute. and she's got more references in her hair clip as well as her pigtails. I can't tell what those references are, but they're definitely something because they're purple and the original doll doesn't wear them. Okay, so I was wrong. She does actually wear purple hair ties as well as a purple clip. I didn't realize that. I guess because the picture that I chose of the doll was so grainy, but she does in fact actually wear those things. Okay, so it's accurate. Her hair ties do look a bit more detailed than like just being like little beads the way they are in the show, but the clip is still pretty accurate. It does seem to be the same shape. I'll have to pull up a comparison photo. I got this comparison photo from Instagram from an account called Monster High Love Me, so thank you for that. So you can see that she does in fact have the same little hair clip. It's hard to explain what the shape is. I think it's the shape of the final game, because like in the final game they have to like play, I think it's called the Squid Game. Again, it's been years since I watched the show. So again, feel free to correct me on anything that I'm like not remembering in this video. But yeah, overall the doll is pretty good. Like, she was completely unexpected. I never would have imagined this character getting a doll. It's random, you know, like it's definitely random, and we had 0 leaks for this. For the last few Skullectors, we've been lucky enough to see like head sculpt leaks, shoe sculpt leaks, sometimes even accessories or bodies in the case of Hocus Pocus, but with this release, we saw nothing prior to the doll coming out. Maybe her hair clips were revealed, and it does look like her hair clips are shaped like skelettes, so I should have figured. Better that they be on her hair than anywhere else on her. Oh, also, I should point out that her skirt underneath, like underneath the orange part, is the staircases that they have to walk through in the show. The same pattern is also used for the back of her box, so you can see like a bit of a comparison there. It's pretty cool. I actually really like that reference. Again, it's subtle. From a distance, you can still see it, but it's not like the first thing your eyes go to, because the character's design is still very much like, you know, it's recognizable. You can tell who this is meant to be if you've seen Squid Game or seen the merchandise for Squid Game. And, you know, I think it works. I do think something cool she could have come with, instead of just having them be represented through her heels, like maybe a little like doll, like a little plushy doll or something she could come with of one of the little security guard guys. That would have been cute. But I do like her having the prize money as a purse. That's a super cute idea. And I think it does actually open to like let the money out. I'm not sure. It just looks like it might open, but I could be wrong. We won't know until we either get a photo of that happening or people start receiving the doll. By the way, this doll is going to be releasing in October 23rd, I want to say. October 24th and 25th, I think, actually. The 24th will be the members only access window, and then the 25th will be the official release day for the public. All in all, my final thoughts on this doll are that she's actually kind of fun. Like, she's got like a campy element to her, but I also like how classy they were with most of the references in her design, because, you know, sometimes we get Skullectors that don't look so good. For example, we got Hocus Pocus, Tiffany from the Chucky and Tiffany set, because let's be honest, Chucky looked good. Tiffany, her dress looked ugly with all those heart splatters all over it. They definitely butchered Tiffany in favor of making Chucky look half decent. But, you know, sometimes we get Skullectors that aren't as good. Other times we get ones that are unexpectedly really good. Like, I didn't think I would like the creature from the Black Lagoon as much as I did, but that doll ended up being gorgeous. And I feel like it's the same case here. This doll does look pretty good. Like, would I say she's one of my favorite Skullectors? No, I'm not really attached to Squid Game in that way. You know, like, I watched it, but I forgot a lot of things about it, and my favorite character was that girl that everyone was going crazy over, Cybiok, so, you know, my tastes were pretty basic when I was watching it. But overall, the doll is good. I think it's a fun idea, and I think it was executed pretty well. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Overall, this Skullector is pretty interesting, and holy shit, Mattel is wringing us dry this month, because what the hell, man? 2 Skullectors in 1 month? And this isn't even the first time they've done this. This is the second time they've done this year. Remember how closely Morticia and Wednesday released to the creature? The creature released like at the end of April, right? And then Morticia and Wednesday released for Mother's Day on like May 5th. 6th? 10th? When the hell is Mother's Day? I don't know when things are. I think it was like May 10th though. So that was like maybe 2 weeks apart. They did the same thing earlier this year, and it's happening again now, because they just released Hocus Pocus at the start of the month, and then like 2 weeks later, oh, here's your next Skullector, guys, get your wallets open, give us your money, you know? So, it's just crazy. I really hope they stop doing this, because Skullectors are more fun when they have a bit more space between them. Considering they do 4 a year, they could do 1 every 4 months of the year, and no, every 3 months of the year. Sorry, I forget which number is which in the 12 times 3 equals what? 4 times 3 equals 12. Yeah. So, like, they could release it 3 months apart. It gives people time to save money. You know? I don't know. I'm just yapping. Anyway, the doll was cool. Feel free to share your own thoughts in the comments. So far, she's a little splitting. People are split on her. That's what I was trying to say. People are split on her overall. Like, some people love her, some people are like, what the hell, we didn't ask for this. And I was on that side at first, but the more I looked at her, I was like, oh, she's actually kind of fun, you know? So yeah, I can appreciate the campiness of her design. Let me know if you can too. So yeah, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!